continue still on the topic that which products don't need kashrus. Which products don't need kashrus? So we spoke about many products. Today we're going to speak about the toothpaste, mouthwash, lipstick.
Soap.
No, we're saying only now we're going to talk things that are going to your mouth. Or the soap, the shampoo we covered the previous shiurim. Now talk about things that are going or have you get in contact with your mouth, that inside your mouth or near your mouth. It's lipstick and mouthwash. It's toothpaste and tooth floss. So if they have to be kosher. So the Artak is some Kashrus agencies that even they make a lot of other stuff. They say you don't need kashrus. Over here they say they recommend. They don't need to, but they recommend to be kosher. It's going to your mouth, especially when they make the toothpaste a little bit sweeter. You might swallow it, or the mouthwash. So they recommend it to be kosher. Now I'm going to tell you. Is if most of the year nobody buys a mouthwash with a kashrus on it during the year, or toothpaste, or floss, or lipstick. As far as I know, they don't have kashrus for during the year. So by Pesach, mishum chumra the Pesach, we should be machmir. So if you really care for the kashrus of this product during the year, it's more important than Pesach. And the reason for it, because if you look in the ingredients, if you go online, you look at the ingredients, that's the kimat, not kimat. I didn't notice any ingredient that's coming from grain, from chomet. So most of them are just chemicals, which is not bichlal edible. One ingredient that you might be concerned for throughout the year, not for Pesach, is glycerin, which is it's a derivative of the animal. That's what makes it the sweetener from the animal. So if anything, that definitely the companies don't go to kosher companies to buy this glycerin kosher. They definitely get it from the animals, some chazir or whatever that's available to them non-kosher. So if you're concerned about the tam of the glycerin, which is a derivative of animal product, so why do you care for Pesach? It's nothing to do with Pesach. The whole year you have that isur of eating treifas and the velas treifas, a chazir. Elamai. Throughout the year, you're not concerned about it because it's not roi lachilas odam or lachilas kelev. And by the way, they tell you over there also before they put some of the mouthwash have contained alcohol. They said that before they put this alcohol in, they make sure to make it that should become unedible. The companies make sure to make it unedible. So it's not roi lachilas odam, it's not roi lachilas kelev. And by the way, we mentioned this. Throughout the year, it doesn't have to be posul miachilas kelev. It's enough to be posul miachilas odam. Even a dog could eat some parts of non-kosher products throughout the year. Let's say it's chazir or nevela or treifa. It's still kosher if it's not fit for human. But for Pesach, we'll machmer should be posul achilas kelev. The chometz, not the. I mean, the meaning like this: if the chazir is postul machilas odom, it's happened to be something over there, and it's postul machilas odom, and not a kelev, and it's happened to be on Pesach. It's still it's kosher le Pesach. We're talking about the grain, the chometz. It have to be postul machilas odom vekelev on Pesach. Memela is like this: if you don't care for the kashrus for those products throughout the year, because you hold it's postul machilas odom. And that's also, by the way, happened to be Apostle Machilas Kelev, no dog gonna eat toothpaste. And by the way, I did ask Herschel to find out for me, if you may, let's make an experiment, I told him, give the toothpaste to dogs. So he called somebody that owns dogs, asked them, could you do me a favor? I heard the phone conversation. Give them the toothpaste. I want to know for experiment if the dog would eat it. So the person refused to do it because says he looked online. They said if you do that, if the dog would eat the kid, that you have to go to the veteran and it's have to make a surgery. Going to be too expensive to treat them afterwards. So it's not roi lachilas kelev even. People are afraid to give it to the kelev. So if during the year you soy mechaned, meaning like I said, nobody.
It's a baby's toothpaste or children's that's edible.
First of all, if it's children's toothpaste, you mean an adult using it or children using it? Okay, so like this. how much we're mechuyev to mafresh our children, fine. But obviously, nobody gonna go feed chametz v'pesach to the children. If the taka, the toothpaste of the children, let's say, I don't know, we have to find
Year
out.
round,
If
again,
let's
chametz.
say it's edible, so throughout the year, if it's edible, you don't want your children to eat a non-kosher product or during Pesach chametz, definitely. So make sure you don't have, if it's edible, I don't know. I now something new I have to look into. If children's toothpaste is physically, if they feed for consumption, for either for human or for animal. Okay, if it is, okay, yeah, you don't want to feed them treifus, you want them to be, your children to eat kosher, so buy them kosher. However, let's go back to the adults. I have to look into this children's business now. But the adults, all this product, toothpaste, tooth floss, mouthwash, since they're not roi lachilas odom v'kelev, so especially you soymech on it the whole year, how much more for Pesach you put soymech ein, because there's nothing ingredient from grain over there. And even the alcohol, you might think it's coming from grain. They say clearly, before they put it into the mouthwash, they make sure it's pasul me'achilas odom, it's not edible. There's no reason you should have that should be required kashrus on those products. And again, the reason Pesach it's easier in a way mitzat kashrus from the whole year, because the whole year there's already on the product was shem treif. L'moshel, if it's derived from chazir or from non-kosher animal, it was a treif. It was something al pi halacha you're not allowed to, and you now deformed it, destroyed it, burned it, whatever you did with it, made it unedible, become kosher. It was not kosher, become kosher. Pesach the whole year, it's 100% the chometz the whole year, it's 100% kosher. During the year, chometz no problem whatsoever. Nobody can say machmer not to eat chometz on Purim. It's not such a chumrah. It's in the meile, and they destroyed it before Pesach came. So the oilam lo hoyo of shem isur. There was never shem isur on that product. It came to you lechatchila as afra ba'alma. It's eitz ba'alma. It's a piece of wood. So the meile, if you soymech the whole year that you don't need kashrus on those products, there's no reason to be choishesh on Pesach. Okay, shkoya.
Rabbi, if you notice on most toothpaste,
Yeah.
Pesach in general, it says if you give it to a child,